Hello and welcome back to Trails Through Daybreak. So in the last episode, we finished up going through the Tyrell waterway and caught the remaining Almada members. They were going a bit crazy and somehow their fear summoned an archdemon. So we had to beat that and a bunch of people showed up. And then we invited everyone we know, literally everyone we know, to party at Monmar. Well, almost everyone we know. Most of the people that were still in the city showed up at least. And we learned a bit more about Van's past. Not too much. He's still hiding. The most important factor is what happened after he left school. Like, why did he leave school and what happened in that period of time? We still don't know that. And I'm starting to think that we're not going to learn until the next game about his past. I don't know. Because there are so many holes in it. Like, I feel like I understand every other character in this game's entire life story way more than I know the main character's main story or history, which is insane. It's insane. I love it, but I can't believe they can keep you so curious over a protagonist while still having you play as him for 40 hours now. I mean. Not quite, but I left the game on. It says like 140 or something. We got a lot of NPC updates to do, though, so this episode is probably just NPC updates. You can skip if there's no story. There's guaranteed no story in this one. Azrae really can't handle her liquor. You'd think she'd stop, but alas. Here, have some water. Geez, can you go get home by yourself at least? Of course, no problem. But home, though, nah, I'm staying at your place, Katra. Stop it, seriously, Van's here too. No, I'm not. I say let her crash at your place. Better than trying to find a hotel. That really doesn't help. Come on, Esmeralda, you can walk, let's move. Hold me nice and tight, and maybe I'll make it. Adios almighty, you're a handful sometimes. As a result of gross alcohol consumption, Esmeralda cannot walk unassisted. Probability of a hangover the following morning, 90%. Theo recommends drinking 1 liter of water tonight. I need that guy around. Actually, I don't drink, so it doesn't really matter, but I used to. I could have used him. Oh yeah, I got Fee's number before she left. We were talking about doing the rounds together during the festival. Guess I know what I'm doing for the day. It's kind of weird. We're not really friends, but we're more than acquaintances now. Whoa, you can be friends. She knows a lot about Ida too, so I want to get to know her better. We're not really friends. Harry, if you have her number, you're probably her friend. Oh, we also saw a scene with Judith talking to her mom out here. That is a part of a recap I forgot about. Okay, so we're done here. Rough. Oh, you excited, boy? Still hyped up from the party, I imagine. Still drinking? Hell yeah, I am. You still got some of the booze from that hayaway stash to work through. And I think there's still some of that meat left from the party we had with the prince. That should still be plenty tasty left over. Huh, nice. Man, that party was really something else, thinking back on it. Tell me about it. Just a ragtag band of misfits having the time of their lives together. But you know, I don't mind parties like that. Me and the boys back in Longport, we lived to party and partied to live. Good times those were. What do you say? Want to round up some folks for round 2? Come on, you still got some youth left in you, right? Yeah, no, I getcha, but it ain't happening.
Alrighty.
Well, fine, Killjoy, have it your way. I'll just drink by my lonesome. But do I have to, though? I got a lucky lady or two in mind. Maybe I'll hit up my favorite joint. Well, whoever you bring over, you better not cause any trouble together, got it? Fair. Well, I'll be damned. Yeah, I knew you were hiding something. You're pretty good. Used to be top 8 in amateurs, and you got me on the back foot. It's been a while since I had a match this good. Don't sell yourself short, Sir Victor. you would put many a knight to shame. You may even be able to hold your ground against the commander. Really now, I'd love to sit down with him someday. Just how high is he rated? Well, at least they're having a good time. This might be the turning point for the whole match. I can play it safe or I can make a big push. Van, care to join us? No, I'm good. I just drag you down. Knew the old guy enjoyed chess, but I never pegged the master the type. I count myself lucky to have found so worthy an opponent. Now then, what say you to this gambit? Wow, I don't know how to play, but you two look like you're really good at it. Wait, but I taught you. Did I reload that one? Maybe. Oh, is it your turn, Grandpa? If I were the king, I'd do that. Well, that is hardly fair. You have a general assisting you. She's got a good head on her shoulders. I'm excited to play against her when she grows up. I don't know how you play this game, but it looks cool. Mom is so slow. She said she was gonna see him off, but... what's taking her so long? Ooh.
This feels relaxing.
So I'm assuming I must have reloaded that. I wonder if there's a different scene if you kept the teaching her how to play connection.
Pick something already. Take care out there. Pick something already. Be seeing
Okay.
ya.
That's all. All right, nothing going on here. Ooh, okay. Thank you, Paulette. Truly, I really had a great time. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself, even if the food wasn't mine. Is that so? That's too bad. I would have loved some of your cooking. So, about the festival. I mean, do you want to maybe go with me? With Yume, too, of course. May I have this date? I'm afraid I can't, sorry. But I wouldn't mind if you showed Yume around the festival, and I might just come along with you. Ooh! Oh, geez. Well, that's fine by me. Wow, he actually had the balls to ask, and she agreed, sorta. He's got a real marathon ahead of him. I'll have to keep an eye on how he does. You finally get to hang out with your daughter, that's a start. Thank you, Paulette. I'll make it the best day of her life. Don't go crying just yet. You'd better not pass that habit on to Yume, okay? Right. I'll make sure of it. Can't blame her for being wary of him. Dude's got a lot of ground to make up. He's trying. Just don't give up. Harry looks super happy. He gets to play with Mr. Hawker all day. But then does that mean he's not playing with us? I kinda wanted to play with him too. I want to go to the festival with Harry. I want to go to the festival. Tomorrow I'll invite him to go with me.
Welcome.
So the festival starts tomorrow. Things are I'm assuming the first half of the festival is going to be fine. In my head. What were the two events? There was a memorial in Cray, for Cray Village, and the main festival thing. I feel like the memorial is Melchior's perfect opportunity to come out of nowhere. Huh. Didn't I bump into this guy in Long Line? Arassian too, actually. Actually, pretty much everywhere. I'm home. How have you kids been? Dad? Wait, you're their... Oh. Wait, did you always look like that? I'm hurt. How could you forget your father's face? It hasn't been that long, has it? Well, you were gone for a whole year, Dad. You sent that letter saying you'd be home soon, 3 months ago. Where the heck have you been? Where were you? Would it have killed you to keep in touch more often? I mean, seriously, 3 months of nothing, as if you just died, or... My boy's wise beyond his years. Sounds like a parent already. Maybe if you got us some souvenirs, that'd sweeten the deal. Or let us keep some of your loot, maybe. My word, you kids are harsh. But I suppose I do owe you owe it to you for being away so long. C'est la vie. Now gather around for Papa Filinkov's show and tell. I've got quite an assortment for you today, curated for my year-long trip. Whoa! Apples didn't fall far from the tree, huh? Wait, I had no idea. He kept talking about his kids, and I wouldn't have pictured them. This is kind of funny for Rebecca, though. She's scared to go outside, and he literally is always outside. He's constantly traveling. Weird. Oh, now, didn't I see you on my last trip? Oh, hey. Didn't think you were from the neighborhood. Indeed I am. I've actually heard about you in the letters my kids send me. You're a spriggan, yes? I hope they're not too big a thorn in your side. To live and breathe metal, that is the way of a repairman. I turn my back for 1 second and my kids are full-fledged tradesmen. Or, well, I guess I turned my back for a year, actually. Yeah, I don't know if you should have done that, but... Now this is the stuff. Antiques, rare parts, supremacy, justice. I want all the techies. I think she might have forgotten how to speak.
Ask me anything, really.
I want all the techies. Nope, until I max things out, I'm not touching this anymore.
Come again.
I refuse.
If you want.
Okay, there we go. This time, you went from the Free Cities all the way to Malugia Archipelago. Just to get his hands on some vintages. He's really committed, I'll give him that. I guess I can't complain. Now we get to eat dinner together for the first time in ages.
Do you know what you want? I hope to see you again. Do you know what you want?
All of them now. Wow. Damn.
I hope to see you again.
If only making money wasn't difficult. Yeah. Yeah, I'm constantly out of money. I don't know what to spend my money on now, but I'm saving it. And that's all my shopping done. Thank you for your help, Sheena. No problem. So why did you buy so much, Mom? Because the festival's coming up, silly. And as per tradition, I'm cooking up dishes for the whole neighborhood. Oh, right. You do that every year. Why don't you try cooking something this year, Sheena? You could give it to someone you really like. Someone I really like, but... You don't have to think so hard about it. It can just be a friend. You're a part of this neighborhood too, so sooner or later you'll be taking part anyway. I know. I just know Harry's gonna get the wrong idea if I give him food I made myself. Well, maybe he should. We're still just a bathhouse, you know? There's not a whole lot we can do to celebrate the festival outside of just doing the usual. That Tyrell Times reporter gave us a glowing review. That should help in the short term. We might need to prepare for a big rush of customers as a result. I should probably get on that.
Welcome to Laguna.
I don't think I need that. Actually, screw it.
I feel good as new.
Just in case Van randomly has to fight, he has 200 CP. Ah, you're a lucky girl, Anya. Work's keeping me tied down all through the festival. Banquets, parties, all that crap. And it's all a nightmare this time of year. You know, you complain about this every year. They were saying, what, 200,000? If we get that many people at the festival. Oh, don't even get me started. It's gonna be a nightmare. The real giveaway is the GDP. More money in people's pockets means more tourists at the festival. And they were saying the GDP rose 25% this year. Oh, really? Then that means... Yeah, using this index, you can calc figures here like so. Huh, not the most likely friendship, but good for them. No, we were just talking about the rise of pork barrel politics. It's really shifting the market around as of late. Want to shoot the shit? Sorry, all that just flew over my head. Gonna have to pass. That would be my line as well. Holy shit, they're eating together? I don't get it. I know this is all my fault. I'm glad we avoided making this a police thing, but one wrong move and the entrance exams wouldn't even have mattered anymore. We've always been like this. how can we just change? Van's words are powerful. When? How long has it been since we last ate together, actually? I suppose I only have myself to blame. I've been crunching for years for now. All of that just to be rewarded with a demotion. Am I the real problem? Acknowledgement is the first step. Well, dinner's ready. I know we have to talk this over as a family, but how do we even begin to unpack it all? Especially when I'm the one who pushed Curtis this far. They're all acknowledging, they all kind of blame themselves though. You're all at fault. Him the least, but still. That is, I'm surprised it ended how it did. I'm kind of cheering for them. Oh, you've something on your mind, I see. It doesn't seem to be troubling you, but it does concern you in a sense. Can't hide anything from you, can I? Just ran into an old face for the first time in a while is all. That obvious I'm worked up, huh? Man. I'm running a bit late today. I had some business to attend to this morning, but now that I'm here, I can lead you in prayer for as long as you wish. Thanks much. The goddess walks with us always. When you find yourself lost, you need only offer your prayer unto her. May the goddess smile upon you. Thank you. There you are. Goodness me, tomorrow I'm visiting the great cathedral for a meeting in Bishop Nikolai's stead. He did tell me it was time I broadened my horizons. Well, I certainly can't let him down now, can I? I'll give it my all. I can't deny I'm nervous, but it's a wonderful opportunity to experience higher church duties. So I need to rest up and ready myself. I'm sure this year's festival will be just wonderful. Good old church duties. Do they get paid? Because they're there all the time. How do you eat? Well, I don't often see you here, Etoile. Now, who's a good kitty? You want some pats? I think you do. Oh, Killjoy. Did I come on too strong? Or is he perhaps inviting me to follow him instead? Well, considering he freaking hissed at you, no, he isn't. No, alas, he's just such a sourpuss. But I have to at least earn his favor before I up and croak. What secrets is he hiding? Oh, you little tease, Etoile. You keep playing hard to get, and that only makes me want to tail you more. You're better at leading people on than I ever could hope to be. Teach me your ways, Master Etoile. I beg you. Jesus. At least she has some goals. She's got an interesting life. And by that I mean, I don't know what her deal is, still, after this whole time. Wait, really? You got time off for the Revolution Festival? Yes, I did. Work is still plenty busy, but I pulled some strings to get the festival off. So what do you say, Harry? Want to hit the town with Dad? Yeah, for sure. I want to hit the food stalls. Dad's been working so much lately. I wonder if he can even keep up with me. I gotta tell Mark and Sheena. They're probably gonna take along too, aren't they? We didn't tell them about it, but well. I was off on business for quite a long while. I needed this break to decompress. All that constant work just isn't good for me, you know? It's been some time since I've seen Harry. I'm sure he has much to tell me, and I him. That's not your son. Where's your son? Monmar was completely booked tonight, I heard. I'm glad you guys get to relax now that the Mafia's died down a bit. I get the feeling this year's festival is going to be a real barn burner, so you gotta rest up and recharge your batteries while you can. Now then, that should get me through the festival. What is Eddie up to, actually? He's been going out a lot recently. He said he had some kind of idea, but he wouldn't tell me what. Ooh.
Looking is always free, you know. Come back for more anytime.
I wonder if we're going to be able to find him. I get to see Jess perform live tonight. First time in ages. I could barely even sleep last night. I can't help it. I'm just too excited. I gotta make sure I'm all ready. Maybe I should go prepare a little surprise for him. Okay, so Jess won't be at home. Oh, there's Eddie. Figures this is the hot spot. All the traffic just had to run by right by the old lady's shop. Nothing I can do about that. Yeah? You can. What do you want? You're not the boss of me. I can do whatever I want, so get lost.
Well,
I don't know what his goal is. Also, oh, that's Judith up top. Where is Jin? I need to buy a book. Oh, there she is. Now, this part looks great, doesn't it? The decorations people are really dragging their feet. Decoration people. If they take any longer, I'm lighting a fire under somebody's ass. It'll be fine, I'm sure. We have still 3 more days. You really don't have to be so much of a slave driver about it. Can't help it. It's either them or the neighborhood association, and those guys are even worse. Van, you help later. You young folks gotta do your part. I'm not taking more work for free, lady. Well, I need help, and it's either you or the neighborhood association. I can't trust them for nothing, so it is you it is. I know you ain't got nothing else to do, Van. I can't talk your way out of this one. I mean, I didn't even say no, just can you get off my ass first? Put in a 4 SPG and he'll do it. What do you mean by that? I mean, that's just how I feel. I want to make you happy. I owe the both of you so much for helping me get here, so that's why... Sorry, forget it, I'm rambling. No, Jess, you can tell me, what's on your mind? Well, this is awkward. None of my business anyway. Good luck, lovebirds. You mean lovebird? You know what his deal is. They didn't accomplish anything. He's still scared to say it.
Let's see what we've got.
And she's scared to say it too. Dear Spriggan, there's something I'd like to tell you, Spriggan. Please decode this and arrive at the truth. I shall be waiting. The hell's this? Dear Spriggan? Doesn't look suspicious, at least. Alright, my interest is piqued. Guess this message here must be the code it was telling me to look into. First task, go to the stable along the river upon which the injured iron steeds descend. Okay. Seems innocent enough. Don't know what they're after, but I'll play along for a bit and see what's up. I'm sure we're actually just going to do this throughout, assuming it's going to take us through all the districts. Yeah, that's everyone here. I can't talk to Judith, so...
Taking off now.
Off to Riverside. Oh, it's at Bradley's. All right, we'll end at Bradley's then. Today's Jess's big day. He'll be debuting his first major label single live today. If he makes it, that is. He's actually running late. I got a bad feeling about this. We don't sell this much every day. And Jess isn't the type to no call, no show, right?
Hey there. What'll it be? See ya.
I mean, he's got his guitar. He's on his way. Oh, all these people are just sitting here waiting. He'll be here. Don't worry. All right, let's run down here. Lodi! How about a toast? I know the festival isn't until tomorrow, but it feels appropriate. Cheers. I'm grateful for the turn my life has taken, broadening my horizons. It's been so much fun. But most of all, I'm grateful I met you, Lodi. Couldn't have said it better myself. Cheers to new friends. Speaking of which, do you have any plans for the Revolution Festival, Selma? Oh, yeah, wait, no. I don't have anything going on. Why do you ask? That's a relief to hear. What do you say we go together? I guarantee you it's going to be a whole lot more fun than going alone. What? Are you serious? I mean, of course, I'd love to go with you. You, me, festival, we go, have good time, cattle corn, yes, Turned into a caveman. I'm glad you said yes, but, you okay? You look a little red there. Oh, sorry, gotta go. Be seeing you, Selma. I'll hit you up later so we can plan it all out. Yeah, definitely. Just let me know. Everything's peachy here. Finally. She got really excited when I invited her to the festival. I guess she's really looking forward to it. All my friends said they'd be working during the festival. I'm so glad Selma and I are friends. After all, the Revolution Festival is all about spending time with your buddies. I'm hoping we can join up with some of my friends later on. What's a festival without friends? I'm sure Selma would agree with me. No way. Was Lodi planning on inviting me this whole time? He's such a dreamboat. So chilled, so relaxed. Doesn't throw a hissy fit at the drop of a hat. Oh, my ex would be eating his heart out. Oh boy. Mariel, oh no, no one's there to control her. Dingo, just you watch, I'll become... Look at you getting wasted all by your lonesome. At least she's got what it takes to make it as far as the after party. Sorry for the hassle, Shino. Want me to look after her? Don't worry about it, let her sleep. Mariel's put in a lot of work today. I'd say she's earned it. I heard you two found Dingo's notebook. Sure did. Couldn't have done it if Dingo hadn't laid it out for us so well, though. Did everything in style right to the very end. Sounds like Dingo, all right. Care for a drink? Here's a sidecar, a little on the sweet side. On the house, of course. Consider it my congratulations for a job well done. Dingo's favorite drink, yeah? Much appreciated. Cheers to the boy. No. I'll wake her shortly and call a cab for her if she needs one. Good night, Van, and do remember to take it easy once in a while. Will do. Thanks, Shino.
Hello. Thank
Nothing
you.
new. There we go. You'll get the scoop. Cheer up, Dingo. Oh.
Oh, good stuff right here. The very
Dang, did she ever slow down? I barely just hired her and she's already planning new menu items. But we're headed in the right direction, I'd say. We'll see what customers think of the new menu tomorrow. Gotta hand it to her, though. Primo's enthusiasm is downright infectious. The girl's a firecracker.
Alrighty. Take as long as you need. I'll be waiting for you.
We've tried everything, but nothing beats some good old fried food. The carbs are the way to go. Nothing better for the soul than some good fried chicken and a beer to wash it all down. Still gonna nail the flavor on it. Maybe needs some more vinegar? No, you're thinking too small. How about we add some sides to it, like a salad combo? Hey, that idea ain't half bad. You might be onto something here. Remember when she was just yelling at all the stalls to do stuff differently?
If it isn't Van.
She's come a ways. Oh, interesting. Well, not a surprising combo, but... Pleasure to see you again, Van. Good on you for coming, darling. We just got started here. On my way out. Come on, Arkride. Why not join us for a little chat? Haven't seen you since Arassian. I bet we got loads to catch up on. How about no? We had our fun, but I ain't looking to make friends. My thanks go as far as you sending over the full payment for the Arassian gig. The boss enjoyed himself a fair bit. Don't be surprised if you see a neat little bonus come your way. He was gonna pay you anyway, whether you figured out his plan or not. Oh, but if he hadn't, Van here would have sadly found himself too indisposed to enjoy his paycheck. The hell is his problem? You look like a saint by comparison. Bastard didn't even care about all those lies, did he? Like Retzi and I were saying, that guy's pure poison. Not Dante's, though. Now there's a real son of a bitch. Bastard's in a league of all of his own, even when compared to an Anguis. You're joking. Oh, I feel faint. I'm not much sure how much more I can take hearing about him before my heart gives out. While I'm no saint, it is a small comfort knowing I don't quite compare to the heights of this madman. For a lapdog, you sure do love pulling at your master's leash. It'll slip right out of his hand soon enough. Please keep me far, far away from that business whenever that happens. My, this info is solid gold. Too bad I'll have to keep mum about it, or I might not enjoy my life for much longer. I like that he has principles enough to be like, I'm not gonna stick with him if he keeps that. I don't know. Clearly, he's a pretty bad man, so. Are that walking disaster of a man in the Golden Butterfly and Edith? Who knows? I haven't heard from him since Arassian. Probably out reporting to the big boss. Don't get comfortable, though. Can't imagine they're gonna keep away for long. This year's festival is shaping up to be quite the spectacle, eh? Son of a bitch. It's been the talk of the town as of late. Do you mean about Calvard finally overtaking Arabonia in terms of sheer power? President Gramhart is many things, but a boring man he is not. It's one way of putting it. By the way, weren't you gonna head back to the dorms with Agnes? Shouldn't you be studying or something? A lot more interesting stuff to do with life than hang out with this bag of bones. Watch it, Arkride. Walter reached out to me right after I arrived. He has some information I'm interested in hearing, so I figured a meetup would be worthwhile. You needn't worry. I made sure to file the proper curfew extension so I can stay out as late as I please. The hell kind of school are you even running in there? Calm yourself, fan darling. No need to get your panties in a bunch. It's not like I'm taking her drinking or anything, so don't worry about it. There's no need to worry about me. I'll be heading home shortly. Good job with work today. Would you be up for a drink? How about no? Especially if it'll get you home sooner. You're gonna worry Agnes if you keep this up, you know. You should tuck in early today, Van. Get some nice rest and relaxation in. Better keep yourself in tip-top shape. There's a lot for us to look forward to. You said it. A lot to look forward to, right. Alright, time to kick back and get some proper R&R. I see that bunch are up to their usual tricks. He sure knows how to keep things lively. Which bunch is he referring to? Right.
Time to make this. Aw, you're leaving already?
I had to see if you had a new drink. Okay. I just wanted to see what he had to say about the Blacklight District. Dad couldn't make it today, but he said he can come celebrate Festival Day with us at the temple. It's been a long time since we left Elsheim. I'm really excited to expend the festival with everyone. Citizens of Central Eastern descent have come to this temple to celebrate during the festival. I'm still new around these parts, so it's nice getting the chance to experience something familiar. Can't properly celebrate if you're not comfortable after all. You can't properly enjoy it otherwise. I guess they wouldn't really have anything to do with the Revolution Festival? Is that why they come here? Lashkar finally fell asleep. It was really sudden. The exhaustion must have finally caught up to him. Though small, I'm grateful he's able to find some respite and sleep. I'll provide him with some medication to help soothe him once he wakes up. I just hope it can help, even if even a little. Likewise, I'll be there for him however I can from here on. Things will eventually start looking up. At least he's not alone, and we still have Kaina with him. Lashkar's asleep in the dormitory thanks to the medicine he gave him. don't worry about him. I'll be sure to look after him. Both Kaina and the guild will be looking after him as well. I truly believe that Lashkar will one day be able to move on from this tragedy. And I prescribed some medication to help soothe his mind. It's certainly not enough. That much I know. That boy is going through so much right now. We must hold steadfast for him and support him through these trying times. All right. Well, that's good at least. All right, before we finish up here, I'm going to catch my breath. All right. I think I'm good. Did I move? I might have moved over slightly. Yeah, the mic is... Okay, there we go. All right, everyone's car's passed inspection. Yennefer will be joining us right before we start. And she'll be coming with a total beast in tow, so look forward to that. Got it. And let's get out there. No accidents, you hear? How are these two doing? I haven't seen them in a while. Hell yeah, I'm feeling like a million Mira. We're going full throttle today. Okay. Yennefer's one of the best drivers on the team. She's the real deal. Just wonder just how fast she'll fly once her car's in top shape. I know I'm looking forward to seeing it. Not much going on with them. Go to the stable along the river upon which the injured iron steeds descend. That's got to be the body shop, yeah? Well, I'm here. Now what? Hey, Yennefer. The van's here. There you are. Good on you for solving that riddle. What? You put the request then? Oh, nope. Not me. I just heard through the grapevine what's going on and offered to lend a hand. No way I wasn't going to pitch in. Pitch in on what? Be straight with me here. You can leave all the questions for later. You took the subway here, yeah? No. Maybe. I assume your car's going to be in its usual garage. Mind if I go get it? That came out of nowhere. Y'all should have a key already, since this is where I bring my car to get serviced. What are you up to, though? Nothing bad. Surprise, you're getting a nice free car wash on your dear truck. Uncle here is going to give it his best shot, too, so we'll get her nice and shiny. Oh? Okay. Thanks for the offer. Little out of nowhere, though. I definitely like that, but let me pay for it. Nothing scares me more than free stuff. Hey, absolutely not. It's fine. Don't look a gift car wash in the water. But seriously, we don't need your money. Then a splendid job right there of not looking suspicious, you know. Look, Van, don't play hard to get here. You won't owe us a thing. Client's already paid in full. So just shut up and get your car washed. Client? Who the hell put up an order like this? Fine. Since you insist, I'll leave you to it. Great. Let me go get her. Uncle, you better get your butt in gear while I'm away for the best car wash ever. If I gotta. Yennefer immediately left for Old Town. When she returned, she did so with his pickup truck, bringing it into the shop. It is pretty dirty. Okie dokie, your baby's here. Leave it to us. She'll shine so bright you won't even need to turn on the headlights. She'll get a nice new waterproof wax finish on the side and a nice and thorough vacuuming on the inside. Outside. I forgot to say outside. And don't you worry about all the small details. Uncle's gonna handle the real delicate parts. Excuse you. Thanks for giving it the works. Might not need to polish her myself for in a while, with all that. You won't regret it. Always nice to work on a car as nice as yours. Well, I suppose I have to give you this now. Here, get going to the next place while we clean your car. What kind of 4SPG is this? Is someone giving him, like, trying to, like, make his life better? What is happening? Next. Wait, there's more? Second task on the gateway to our fair capital lies a merchant whose store carries varieties for every man. Well, Station Street, probably. For every man? I don't know. Reach him to accomplish this task. I'd probably go to every store to figure it out. Another riddle, and this one ain't any easier than the last one. And I'm sure you have questions, and I can't answer any of them. So don't bother asking and go solve the riddle instead. Fine. Guess I'll head to the next spot then. Thanks a bunch, you two. Have a good one. I don't get it. What's the point in getting my car washed? What's this client of theirs up to? But with Unifer and Bradley in on this, it can't be that bad, right? No point in worrying now. If I want an answer, I'm probably gonna have to find one myself. I'm gonna give your truck a new wax finish. Get ready to see her shine better than ever. Don't whine to me if you can't figure it out. Get along then. Off to the next stop with you.
What'll it be? Come again. Taking off now.
Every man. I'm not gonna figure this out before it shows up on the map. No. It's just the department store in general? That wasn't much of a clue. Maybe when I get in there, someone's gonna tell me something, but... Huh. Hey, just want to let you know we got Dingo's notebook back. Glad to hear it. It's worth hanging on to. I came across all kinds of people when I was still dealing in shady stuff, but seeing Dingo off into Cray's gonna stick out in my mind for the rest of my life. Always up on the straight and narrow. A guy with principles, that one. Ever since I've known him, really. Ain't hard to imagine him being like that since he was young. Starting to feel like I had a good time to go out for drinks. What do you say you join me, big boy? Pass on this one. Maybe some other time. I know you're just messing with me. Come on, let's have some fun. I was hoping to drink one in Dingo's name. A lot of brothers in need of a ride today, eh? It's tough being popular. You know the feeling, I'm sure. It felt like two separate conversations. Good job, me. You totally smashed today's quota. My boss has been real happy at how awesome my sales figures have been lately. At this rate, I'm gonna get that end of the year vacation, guaranteed. You're doing it. It's real packed out here. This might be the busiest festival we've had yet. We need to be on our highest alert. Some crook might want to try infiltrating the capital while we're all distracted. I didn't expect that to happen, but we must remain vigilant regardless. You don't expect that to happen? I guarantee it's gonna happen. You seen the track record of villains in this world? Errands took so long today, it's already late, but Mina's so much stronger now, and she hasn't been complaining as much. I don't know where she gets all the energy from. Even I'm tired. She's growing up so nicely. Mommy gets tired quickly when she's out shopping. That's why I said we should take a break. Oh, nice. Alright, one sec. It's weird. I heard some sort of noises around that sounded like they came from outside, but I saw nothing. But it is 3 a.m., so there shouldn't be any noise. I live in the country. It's probably a bear. Hilhan's been thinking of setting up another startup out of nowhere. As if this place wasn't hard enough to manage. I've been doing well enough, handling things by myself. I just wish he had any idea how hard it really is. It's too easy going. Sure, he has his occasional breakthroughs, but that's the extent of his genius. It annoys me just thinking about it. I feel like you're starting to like him less and less as the game goes. We recently got into an argument about it. Yeah, he's really got a knack for this sort of deal, that I can't deny. But I always just end up feeling like trash after the fact.
I can handle any maintenance. I'm ready to help whenever you need it.
Getting ready for the festival is when it really dawns on you that the year is almost over. I've only been working here part-time for 3 months, to be fair. That only means I still have a lot of room to improve. I have to live up to the store's reputation. Last time I talked to her, she said something similar, and she has
What do you
not
have
talked...
today?
You have not talked about your family after that request to bring her to see her grandma.
Thanks for coming.
I'm assuming it ended how it probably was supposed to end, and she just doesn't want to talk about it. There's no way they just like forgot and wouldn't update the player on it, you know. Carlo gave me a real earful yesterday when I suggested starting a new business. Told me it wasn't a coincidence the shop was as successful as it was, that it was the work of all the employees here. And he's right about that. I've been focusing on the wrong things. That's not the kind of suggestion I can make on a whim.
Do you have any preferences? Thanks for coming in.
It's good. Lulua. Good work with today's performance, and not 100% perfect, but the audience liked it. I think we did good. We have to practice so we can nail our big performance during the festival. Ah, Sayla, come on, quit it with all that business talk. Relax for a moment and toast with me. To the success of With You's debut performance. Yeah, you're right. Let's go and celebrate our future success. Yeah, I just know it's going to work out for us. We're going to kill it with our debut performance. I know a lot hinges on our debut performance, yeah, but I believe in us. As long as we're together, we'll make the impossible possible. We'll give it our all in today's performance. We just have to keep it up for the first day. Our group, With You, will disband if the label doesn't see the numbers they like. We can't let that happen, so we'll make our debut a success. They'll see the true potential behind us. If we can't do it, then no one can. I'm sure of it now. I hope so. The Basel Institute of Sciences professors have all been invited to the festival this year. I'm aware that Professor Hamilton wasn't present last year, nor a few years before that. It's her first time attending in a while. I did hear they're planning on unveiling new weaponry. Oh, that was the other thing. That's not going to be great. That with which Professor Cronkite himself was involved in developing. Weaponry is not one of my areas of interest, but I'm nonetheless intrigued to see the fruits of his labor. You know what would really, like, start chaos and, like, cause the game, like, a good cliffhanger? Is if they, like, introduce this new weapon and it's, like, a massive cannon or something. And they're like, all right, let's fire a test shot or something. But they just start a war with Erebonia. They just shoot it right through Crossbell, destroy it. No, don't do that. I don't know what this weapon's going to be, but... reports come in from Luca, the receptionist for the Eurasian branch. Everything got real complicated real fast, but negotiations were underway to help get things under control. She used all resources available to her to prevent the worst-case scenario from unfolding. She really did a wonderful job there. Luca, my granddaughter, has been heartbroken over not being able to prevent what happened in Cray Village. But she did a good job where she could. Cray's tragedy isn't something she should shoulder by herself. True. Plus, she's not... She doesn't work in Cray. So, she can't really blame herself. Right?
So convenient nowadays.
I always forget who's who. They're testing the festival's lighting tonight. This is totally going to be post-worthy. Can't wait for the lights to come rolling in. I really don't understand what the heck you're on about sometimes. Oh, actually, I forgot to mention that I did get one ticket to the EGC. What? Why didn't you say something earlier? Come on, what were you biting your tongue for? I can't believe you. That's like mind-blowing. Wait. Pump the brakes there a little. It wasn't even a minute ago that you were all getting all depresso on me. This is the EGC we're talking about, the EG frickin' C. Think about all the models and actresses you get to meet. Oh, this is so exciting. And on the day of the festival, too, yeah? This is so hype. It's like her excitement zaps away all of mine in an instant. I've talked to loads of people from this company, but nothing's clicked. It's a prestigious place and all the higher-ups seem nice. I don't want to say no definitively, but I don't know. And I'm lost. In the streets or in general, man, I wish I knew. This poor guy. Alright, we're going in here, and that is the last area. On the gateway to our fair capital lies a merchant whose store carries varieties for every man. That's got to be the department store, yeah? What am I supposed to do here? Might you happen to be Van Arkride, sir? Mister? Huh? Yeah, that's me. I see. Congratulations, sir. You are precisely the 333rd customer to visit our store today. Allow me to present you with a gift in honor of this moment. Sure. It's an all-expenses paid invitation to a bathing facility in Tryon Tower. Massage included, too. So, I believe it would be a fine way to rest away your weariness. Wait, what? Since when was it a thing to give out stuff this fancy just for wandering in at the right time? Is it not to your liking, sir? No, it ain't that. It sounds amazing, trust me. And please accept it with our blessing. Let me to give you this, too. Another riddle, huh? Last task. Reach the place in the business district where 3 pillars stand and you can hear the rushing water. I'll await you there. Well, it's clearly Seiden. So this is the last one, huh? Well, I'll leave you to enjoy the rest of your evening. That's 2 unexpected but awesome gifts I've gotten now. It's client's aim here. To put me in their debt? To get me to let my guard down? Man, I still got no clue. But I guess I might as well see this through to the end. I don't know. I hope it's wholesome and all they're really trying to do is like make you, give a little back in general. I'm not sure what to pick. A practical gift might be the way to go. Something she'll get good use out of, rather than something that won't last. Hey, Rosette, you're out too, huh? Oh, Mr. Arkride, hello there. Surprised to see you here. Are you out on patrol tonight? Yeah, night's still young after all. You shopping around for a gift? Indeed, I am. It's for one of my Marduk colleagues in Ored. Her birthday is next month. A co-worker from Marduk. She also a concierge? She is indeed. One of our very best, too. She's primarily in charge of operations in the Free Cities. In fact, I believe you met her when you were sent to Ored for tactics lessons. Oh, yeah. No, I haven't met her. Oh yeah, that's that perky woman that was helping me. You must be the spriggan dude I keep hearing about. If you're looking for Rosette, you're fresh out of luck, but don't fret because I'm taking her place. For a few weeks anyway. Security Chief Akasim's training's gonna take you to hell and back, but I'm sure you'll live. And if not, then I'll be there to pick up your remains. Those warnings did not do Qasim's training justice. The shit was real tough, but she was a great help. Has quite an eye for detail. That's her, all right. She's aware of my circumstances, despite the state I'm in. She's always incredibly patient and has stuck with me throughout my practical tests. More than just a colleague, she's a dear friend. Sounds like she's pretty great. Sad to say, I'm probably the wrong person to ask if you want help picking a gift for a woman. We're only doing half a day tomorrow, so take all the time you need picking out a gift. Thank you, Mr. Thank you. And make sure to get some rest, too. Just add Mr. Arkride. I don't think I'll quite pick anything tonight. Her birthday is still a ways off, but I think I'll take another look around before I head home. I hope you have a lovely evening, Mr. Arkride. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
What happened to Cray is a tragedy that'll forever weigh on me. But we can't let that hold us back forever. We gotta live our lives for them too. Food demands always skyrocket right before the festival. We're used to it now, though, so we'd always stock on additional supplies from Cray. My friend being able to hook us up this time with produce from Red has been a real lifesaver. I think she mentioned visiting for the festival so that it might be the perfect time to thank her for it.
I'm proud of all my wares. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you for visiting the Weston.
A lot has happened this year, but we're on the last stretch now. The stars align. I might even open up my own business next year. And by stars, I mean Mira.
Enjoy shopping.
Oh, if my Mira aligns. I getcha. Heard they're finally cutting off war reparations. I'm worried that might lead to a recession. Cutting all that cash flow is gonna have some repercussions. It's as easy as just saying no. The pharmaceutical industry's been growing lately. Even Vern's getting in on it with this new company of theirs that's just started. Maybe I should snoop around a little. They're still not open to the public, so it now might be a good time as any. Never. I wouldn't get my hopes up. You're such a killjoy. Don't worry so much about me. I did my homework on this. It's real profitable right now. You can invest your life savings into helping me set this up, and I promise you won't lose a single Mira. Yep, but no thanks.
Does anything catch your eye? I hope I see you again.
Alright, give me a minute. There's something going on. I swear. Alright. I think I'm just being all skittish for no reason. Like, there's nothing there. I think I'm good. But I don't know. I just keep hearing, like, the floor creaking. Almost like because I'm on the upper level, and it is an older house, so I'm, like, slightly worried that maybe my stuff falls. You know, eventually the wood under me starts to crack and everything falls. I don't know why I have that terror in my mind, but it's a possibility. And if it does, this recording is certainly gonna be in trouble. I will be in trouble as well. I'll probably be quite hurt. We'll see. It's not gonna happen. I assume. It's been a while since I last got the chance to buy some stock from repairs shops and black market dealers. This is the old guy from Blacklight District. Okay. I was gonna say, why are you a shop? I did happen to hear a survivor of Cray's been working at Thunder's. Mighty awful. What happened there? I feel sorry for the lass. It's a kind of wound even revenge can't heal. You don't just bounce back from something so awful. I'm not the most spotless person here, but I still feel just awful for her. Can't imagine what she's been going through. These indiscriminate attacks are just unforgivable.
I've got best come again soon.
Thank you. If you're looking for Kaina, I sent her home early. She needs some time to herself. I know things will only get busier with the festival coming up, but it's a much-needed break. Right now is not the time to be worrying about other stuff. Much as I want to know what's up with Almada's weapons popping up in the black market, plus whatever Marduk and Zect Arms are up to. They're shady as all hell. I don't trust it.
Thank you for visiting the Weston Department Store.
Vern's weapons portfolio has expanded massively over the past 2 years, and we got Reinford's contributions to thank for it. But that can't be all there is to it. And they'll be unveiling the army's new weapons at the festival.
You got a permit, yeah?
You think they're like legitimate, just weapons? Like, is everyone gonna get a Buster Lance like Qasim, or what? No, I don't think it'd be that basic.
I'll get more good stuff in stock soon.
I feel like it's gonna be a bigger weapon, or like everyone's gonna have access to some sort of hollow Zypha thingy. A special one, like Van has, or I don't know. Everyone's seeking new investments for the upcoming festival. It's nice seeing an every year occurrence is still present. Tensions are easing. I've thought about running a promotional campaign for Arassian designer clothing this winter. No one from the fashion industry got arrested, thankfully, but stock prices in Arassian have been plummeting, regardless of due to everything. I'd be delighted in lending my own support to our partners in the clothing industry to help rectify the public's opinions.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Okay.
Come and see for yourselves.
And these weren't the good ones, okay.
We await your next visit.
I'll leave the interior design to someone more capable. I'll focus on deliveries, but those look like they're on track as well. Though, I have an idea to appeal to tourists. I'll leave the smaller details to those closer to those running the events. Our main focus this time is garnering interest and making it enjoyable. Everything's on track, thanks to everybody's efforts. I'm so proud of all the hard work everyone's put in. It hasn't been an easy year, but that's the more reason to end it with a bang and make this festival the best one yet. You should say that's all the more reason, not just that's the more reason. It'd be wonderful if the festival went off without a hitch. It'd take some weight off everyone's shoulders. We're still working on the rooftop area. My hope for it is that it'll be a popular lounge area. There are only 3 people up here this time. My husband said he'd be home late tonight, but he sent me just the sweetest letter. And hey, Marguerite, I got this vibe from you earlier, but I was wondering, you don't actually like your husband, do you? Huh? What kind of question is that? Is it that hard to imagine I'd love my husband for his thoughtfulness and kindness, and not just for his deep pockets? But here I thought you were totally a gold digger, that you were only in it with him because he's crazy rich. Oh, that explains why listening to you talk about your relationship wasn't, clicking at all. You're being awfully rude, Beth. I'm not exactly thrilled to hear that's what you thought of me. But that aside, do you really think that any relationship you ever involve yourself in will work out with that attitude of yours? I'm sorry. Maybe I'm being a tad too blunt, but the way you're acting shows absolutely no respect for your prospective partner at all. No man, rich or not, will want a lasting relationship with you when you treat them that way. Except for some lowlife looking to take advantage of you instead. No, but gold digging is my life's mission. What else am I supposed to do? This is you just made 1,000 points in my book. This is very, very good. She needed this. I did get the impression something was wrong with Beth, but I guess now everything's coming back to bite her. Complacency is a killer, and if she expects everything to fall into her lap, she'll miss out on the wonderful things she could be doing at the festival. Though she's still young, the most I can do is keep an eye on her and hope she'll eventually come to her senses. Anyone who says gold digging is my life's mission, I'm just like, all right, I'm walking away. Here I thought Marguerite and I were kindred spirits, but whatever, who cares what she says? The festival is just around the corner. This'll be my big chance. This is it, the final battle. I gotta keep going. I'm sorry, Beth. You've lost over 2,000 points. I don't even know what this point system is, but... Administrator Wesley has been workshopping other ways to attract customers to the rooftop area during the festival, including new items and events. I'm still new here, but I hope I'll be able to get along with everyone. A good workplace environment leads to good work being done. Fingers crossed this will be the first of many years working here, but no use worrying about the future. Gotta focus on the now.
What'll you have today?
You need more ice cream.
Thanks for coming.
That is the key to all of your problems. All right, I believe... Hold on. I believe that is everything. Okay.
Let's do this.
And the main story, yeah, the last task is in the next one, so we're probably going to be able to finish the side quest and this. No, there's less people on the street.
Please step on up.
There's a lot of people in here, actually. Already festival time again, huh? This past year has definitely been a mixed bag, you could say. Either way, I still plan to work on working here next year. Hopefully my little brother will find some place to start working too. Who's your brother? I'm hopeful next year he'll be good. I'll have to keep working my butt off, especially so I can teach my little brother everything he needs to know. I don't know if we've met her little brother. You know, normally it's my job to approach someone like you, not the other way around. I did have my eye on you already, in fact, I'll admit. The fact that you noticed must be a sign that Adios herself wanted us to meet. You're too kind, Mr. Producer. But you don't have to pretend. I know you're more interested in San than me, aren't you? Damn, you're perceptive. Definitely a sharp one, that's for sure. And did you contact me because you want me to recruit you along with her? Actually, no. If anything, I'd prefer you to focus your efforts on San alone. She deserves a chance to be proud of herself and what she does. Damn. So please, if you could give her the opportunity. I see. You're thinking this is what she needs to gain more confidence to step away from what's expected of her as an Easterner. Is that what you're getting at here? Exactly. It seems you've not only got a good eye, but a good ear as well. I wanted to speak with you in order to make sure you were actually interested in San for who she is. She's got a lot on her plate after all. But I know this will be good for her. An opportunity like this will mean more to her than you'll ever know. Well, you're not wrong. I've caught myself thinking that she has a certain beauty that transcends her background. If I were to compare her to an actress, I'd say she's not unlike Nina Fenley. In any case, I think she's someone who with a lot of to uniquely offer. Tell you what, why don't we sit down and talk sometime soon, all three of us? It'll be her call in the end, of course, but how does that sound? I was just about to suggest that myself. How about I bring her around and we take it from there? You mean after the EGC is over? Ha! I like the way you think. It's a deal. We'll meet right here on the night of the festival. Looking forward to good news from the two of you. Good friends. When I go looking for new models on the street, I like to think I put more stock into their individuality rather than their background. Still, to have a friend of someone I had an eye on approach me the way she did, that's definitely a new one. Either way, challenge accepted. Let's see if I can't draw out this San girl's potential, one way or the other. At the end of the day, it'll be up to San whether or not to pursue this modeling opportunity. But I hope she does, as she'll finally get recognition for living by nobody's rules but her own. Oh, Transit. I was going to say Oslo. You and Oslo have the same face. I'm sorry. Now that they're putting decorate... And the guy behind the counter. You have the same face as him as well. They're putting decorations out. It's really sinking in that the festival's almost here. Feels like people are more energized for it than usual. I think everyone's ready for some relief after everything that's gone down this year. As for me, I should probably do some more work, but I feel like treating myself to some reading tonight. I'm in a festive mood, not a work until I drop one, so I'm gonna kick back and relax. Okay. Looks like he's deep in thought about something in the middle of all this excitement. I wouldn't put it past him. Standoffish though he may be, I would say his intelligence more than makes up for it. In fact, I regard him as something of a genius. Yes, I'm quite certain he's ruminating about something or other. Looking like a true cat dad. You sure do love that little furball, huh? Whenever the festival draws near, people tend to find themselves more interested in the history of this cafe. Certainly, I myself ponder it. When I think about how Sheena Dirk and her companions used to talk about Calvard's future right by that window, I feel overcome with emotion. I ended up viewing that film, Gloria, as well. Ever since then, I find I am better able to picture how this place looked and felt in those days. It's given me a renewed understanding of just how privileged I am to inherit this cafe. I have a duty to uphold that legacy as best I can.
Welcome. We await your next visit.
Top floor. Bam. Abby. Don't remember. No way, I won the lottery to go see the EGC. The odds are so low. I only entered for fun. I didn't think I was going to win. Is she the one who's always traveling? Just like, I don't care where I go. I don't think about it. Just don't make any plans. Just go. I'm gonna go see the EGC live and in person. Maybe my luck's not so rotten after all. Edios must have decided to show me a little mercy after not getting anywhere with attracting scouts. Oh, thank you, goddess. Thank you. I guess the festival's almost here. Everybody else seems excited about it. As for me, I can't say I'm really looking forward to it. When you're into the sort of things I am, you don't exactly have friends. I think I'm starting to feel depressed. Maybe something big will happen during the festival. Is that too soon for me to say after what happened? Yeah, it's probably too soon, isn't it? If I can't bring myself to enjoy the festival, then I guess I'll just go around and buy up as many books and magazines on crime as I can find. Trust me, there are plenty of people in all worlds that are into crime stories. Hey, son. Came out here to hang out. I guess things really are getting back to normal if you're doing that. I hate to do this, but I do have some kind of depressing news to share with you. Huh? What is it? Don't beat around the bush. Spit it out. Well, starting tomorrow, I'm going to be running all over the place, getting interviews for the festival. And after that, I'm pretty much going to be working constantly until the end of the year because they need me to edit and help out with other stuff. And as if that wasn't enough, I'm going to be stuck in Longport and working even more during the Lunar New Year. It just never ends. Oh, that's it? I was expecting something worse. Ouch. You could sound at least a little bummed. That's it. You know, that means we won't be able to spend the holidays together like we always have, right? Yeah, so? I already have plans on... I was already planning on spending that time with my friends anyway. Seriously, Chen, you should hurry up and find yourself a girlfriend. There's more to life than just your work and your little sister. Ugh, I can't believe I've got you telling me that now, too. I don't know if I should be happy or sad that you're grown up so much. My brother can be so non-committal. I think that's why people push him around and are always trying to mooch off him for help. Yeah, I relate to Chen. I am Chen. He can be pretty stubborn when he wants to be, though. Maybe once things calm down with work, he'll start to change. We'll see. I can't believe San could be so nonchalant about this. I get it's nice that I don't need to worry about her, but it still depresses me, you know? She could at least pretend to be bummed out. He is just the yes man. Who? Oh wait, this is that one guy. The Meld one, right? It was nice seeing Mariel make a name for herself before the festival. Dingo was always worried about that girl, but she's doing just fine now. Maybe he can finally rest easy. Especially now that his legacy is in her hands, just like he wanted. I'd like to think so. Mariel idolized him, and she was so determined to reach his level. When he died, I was worried she was going to lose her way, but she's pushing forward harder than ever. I think she owes a lot of that to your leadership. In the end, Dingo is avenged, and that's what matters. Now it's on us to keep going, and that starts with the Revolution Festival. I'm sure our publication will be examining it thoroughly through a different lens, but I look forward to seeing what you bring to the table. Likewise, you can be sure we'll be putting up a good fight on the newsstands, like always, Chief Cunning. They're just so far away, I can't get them both. Meld and Tyrell might approach things differently, but that's not to say we don't see eye to eye on anything. I got Dingo and Mariel to thank for helping me to realize that. Chief Cunning knew how to put Dingo and his talent as a reporter to good use. He's definitely got an eye for people, and he also has principles that he abides by. I could stand to learn a thing or two from him. Our reporters are still conducting follow-up investigations into what took place, But we're also preparing for the festival now. The festivities are shaping up to be different from previous years, and there are sure to be tons of announcements. Everyone's going all out. Okay. I need another minute. All right. Man, I have to catch my breath like twice as much. It's okay. It's okay. The playthrough's on. Is there a lot of reading in East 10? I may be screwed. Because I also have to do Daybreak 2 after East 10, so... Whew, I'm gonna probably take a little longer break between them to give my breath, my own sanity a break. It's just so hard to read this much. I don't know why. I'm glad the civilians are being so cooperative and all, but let me tell you, going from emergency declaration to a festival's got me worn out. But that's before getting into how a greater proportion are expected to be coming in and out from out of town, even out of the country. Right? I wish we could get a month in between so we can catch our breath a little. Yeah, give me a month in between. I know. Once the festival's all wrapped up, do you want to go on a vacation somewhere together? Sounds nice, huh? Just us gals wandering around, relaxing and shaking off all that pent-up stress. Oh, how I need it. Don't make me think about it. Not when we've still got so much work to do. But you do have a point. I could at least use a little breather. I haven't had any time to unwind lately. Then let's do it. There's no harm in a breather. Can't stay on top of our work unless if we don't stay on top of our Z's. This is good advice. Long Lai is nice, yeah, but I prefer to take Karen to some other tourist spots. We could go to Ramiferia now that the situation in Messeldom's under control again. Plus they got real loilus out there. I'm dying to try one for myself. What other reason do we need to go, right? Seeing as New Year is just around the corner, once the Revolution Festival's behind us, I'm thinking I might be due for a little vacation. Can't stay on top of my game as an officer for the end of the year unless I take time off to recharge while I can.
How about some nice cold ice?
The Revolution Festival's coming up is sure to attract tourists from all over Zemeria. Part of me wonders if I should tweak my lineup of ice cream and other sweets for the event to skew towards stuff that represents the city. Actually, maybe I should try and recreate different regional flavors of ice cream from around Calvard sometime too, to promote unity and stuff. I won't have time for this year, but it'd be fun to get people from those areas to try them and tell me how good it lives up to the real thing. Ma'am. You have vanilla, chocolate mint, chocolate, and strawberry. I don't know how you're going to tweak your lineup.
Hello. Thanks for shopping.
You just don't have...
How about some popcorn, huh?
You're really going to have to try. We've seen a lot happen this past year, even when it just comes down to movies. It was an eventful year. You got a new film festival. Gaspar Dillon passed away all of a sudden. Judith Lannister had that big scandal. The list goes on and on. I think when people look back on this year, they might think of it as a big turning point for the industry. I know I sure will.
Hey there. See ya.
There's no one else over there. Okay. Before I watched that Gloria film, I had my reservations about Nina Fenley being cast as the lead. Yep, here it comes. Midway through the movie, my misgivings faded somewhat. I can see how she won the award for Best Actress. For a newbie, she's definitely got some serious acting chops, I'll give her that much. Beyond that, the crew clearly did their research. I was impressed at the attention to detail, even down to the characters' accessories. This man is becoming less racist. Somehow. And I should mention, we're rescreening Golden Blood. You can watch either the standard or director's cut. Since it made such an enormous stir, we figured it'd make for a fine way to end this year. I hear that Salvatore Gotti is going to be at the festival. Apparently the government requested that he personally oversee the event. If the circumstances permit, I hope he can pay us and our viewers another visit once the festival's over.
Alrighty.
Going up here. Tickets sales for Gloria have been through the roof lately. They're almost as high as the opening week numbers, which is kind of insane. It's probably because of the festival. People must want to learn more about their country and its history. Despite the controversy prior to its premiere, it's well regarded for its historical authenticity and political theming.
We have merchandise that will be on sale at the shop.
Ooh, we've seen all these. Okay. Wolves Requiem, Director's Cut, and Clamor Story. Hold on. I have to save Director's Cut. I have to. It's the only one I don't have a brochure for. Okay, more than likely gonna do that. Actually, we've already seen them, so actually, I'm gonna save, and then we're gonna watch it and just make sure. I do want to see all the people quick.
Hello.
All right, I've saved. I'm going to click Wolves Requiem. Skip. And we're just going to see who was here. Van, I didn't expect to run into you here. Oh. I could definitely say the same to you. I didn't know you were into movies. Don't you think you'd stand out a little looking like that, though? Perhaps. I did, but I didn't bring any of my business suits with me. So it was either come like this or don't come at all. Either way, that movie was well worth coming out to see. Especially since it gave me the opportunity to relax and catch up with one of my old students. I don't know that there's anything relaxing you and I can really talk about. But maybe that's just me. You sure seemed busy earlier today. Did you come here to take a breather or something? Not that I'm surprised a guy like you would go out of his way to see a movie like Wolves Requiem. That's got your name written all over it. And you'd be right. I appreciate how it reflects the times we live in, while still making it for an entertaining watch. Feels like it could happen in our own world, which gives a certain depth. Everything you see in the movie has a light side and a dark side to it, including its cast. You took the words right out of my mouth. Enough about me. Shouldn't you be think about seeing your kid sister for once? I know for a fact she'd really appreciate it. Concerning yourself with your staff's personal lives, are you? You never could help yourself sticking your neck out for other people when you were younger. I see that remains the case. This isn't sticking my neck out for people. I just try to support my assistants so they can do their best work. Liar. Fans' conversation in the theater continued, and then soon enough they parted ways in the lobby. From there, he went on with his evening. That is not who I was expecting. Who else are we gonna see? Alright, Climber's Story. Skip. Dan, is that you? I don't know. Oh, wait, you're not drunk? Oh, look who it is. You come here all by yourself? Maybe. I was thinking it might be nice to catch something, and then before I knew it, I found myself here. Did you come here to watch this movie too? Guess you could say that. You were smart to pick a documentary. One of the better genres to enjoy by yourself, in my opinion. I know what you mean. Before I knew it, I was completely sucked into what was going on. Except, at one point I suddenly saw Dingo in my mind. He didn't look like he was sad or in pain or anything. He was smiling, softly. He looked like he was in such peace. It made me so happy to see that. Really happy, as a matter of fact. I'm sorry. I must sound crazy right now talking like that. Nah, not at all. Hearing that from you honestly brings me a little comfort. Thanks, Mario. Oh. Conversation continued, then they parted ways. She's struggling. She's struggling, but she's getting there. Director's Cut. Now this one's gonna be risque. Who's gonna see it? I hope it's Nina. Hey, is that who I think it is? Oh. It's your own movie. Van, my man. It has been a while. How have you been, huh? Hey, Gotti. Didn't think I'd bump into you of all people here. Yeah, well, I came over here to sober up from that after party only to find they were playing my damn movie. Ended up watching it one last time. Nothing like being reminded of the Leon d'Or that got away. To get me back to my senses, that's for sure. I thought your eyes looked a little teared up for some reason, as though it wasn't my imagination. If you put it behind you, though, does that mean you're already moving on to your next movie? Normally, I'm not one to say, but you're a good friend, Van, so I'll make an exception and tell you I am, but that's all you're getting from me. Well, that said, you've got a lot of potential in you, a lot of potential. Say, why don't you come make your big acting debut in my next film? You can bet that hot as hell bad boy persona I saw you in and saw you as back in Tharbad. You can be that hot as hell. You know, the one with the wild hair and the blue flames. I know you'll be as popular as the actual stars themselves. Everybody will love you. I don't know about... You'll love the theme of it, too. The movie's about dark justice and getting revenge on fate. The kind of material is right up your alley. I appreciate the offer, I really do. But I think I'll pass. I'm a much better armchair critic than I am an actor. Van should be an actor. It would be great. They parted ways. I found a brochure. Done. And since no one was a connection there, none of that would have mattered for connections anyway. Yeah, so this is the one we're keeping. Okay. How many brochures is that then? 9? Wait, I can just check that thingy. Oh, I got that. All movies watched. There are 12 movies, so 12 brochures. Yeah, it's right here. Okay. I don't think I can physically get any more. This seems like the last movie night, but maybe not. Maybe the finale is super long and I have a full extra normal day. I guess we'll see. Once I sat down and talked with my dad, his reason for trying to push his business-oriented thinking onto me started to make a lot more sense. It's supposed to be for my own good. Really, I think that might be all that my dad really has to share with me when you get down to it. Really, when you get down to it, I guess he just felt like he had to do something about me not knowing what I really want to do with myself. He could have tried to be a little less overbearing about it. Sheesh. But I guess he's not the only one in the family who's clumsy like that. In hindsight, my dad and I haven't had any conversations like that recently at all. Man, he can be so awkward at times. Not that he's the only one. We probably still got a lot of arguing in our future. Ugh. Didn't you say he was racist? Like he brought up his dad almost immediately after San was talking about racism and stuff, and he's like, ugh. I think it was related because his dad owns like a big company that is supportive of that or something. I don't know. Cowhan, I brought you some food. The head chef made it himself, so it should be nice and tasty. Oh. Huh? What do you mean, oh? Were you raised in a barn? When someone brings you food, you're supposed to say thank you. Oh. Gah, now you're doing it on purpose. Oh well, since I'm so nice and mature, I'll let it slide, but only this once. You better watch yourself, Buster. Ugh, must she always make such a racket? Sorry, may I take your order?
Do you know? I hope to see you again.
Cowhan is like the most awkward and unfriendly person ever. I wish he'd lean on me a little more. He was out sick until recently, so I don't mind lending a hand. Okay. Sao told me you guys wiped the floor with Almada. I appreciate it. With them out of the way, we can finally turn our attention towards preparing for the festival. A number of members from the Liu family will be in town, so we'll have to come prepared with a reception that rises to the occasion. The elders were in disarray last week, but I think things will finally be winding down soon. And that means it'll be my turn to receive them when they come to town. I can't disappoint them. Ooh. Well, Mr. Arkride, I see we meet again. Out on another one of your famous strolls? Yeah, you could say that. You two picked an interesting place to have yourselves a little after party. I thought you were both reporting back to your workplaces. I did, but for once there weren't any new jobs posted, so we all decided to call it a day. Now here I am. And that's what happened to me as well. Then we reached out to one another, and as he put it, here we are. Fair enough. I guess I shouldn't be that shocked knowing your shared history, even if I have to wonder if there's more to it. Well, what can I say? Much as I might not be a fan of its affiliations, the food itself's to die for. I love everything about it. Well, almost everything. They season their stuff a little stronger than compared to what you'll find in Long Lie. But other than that, no complaints. That's Longport-style cuisine for you. They liked their mala. Sometimes it's good for a change of pace. The restaurant allows us to detach ourselves from our positions, too. It doesn't hurt that it's also a good place to monitor Hayaway's movements. Gotta say, I feel real bad for Mao as the owner. Having a CID chief and what's effectively an S-rank bracer under the same roof. Just one of you in a room puts out a strong presence. Have some sympathy for the woman and try not to get in the habit of coming too often. You got me there. I guess we're a little imposing in a place like this. I suppose we can tone down the reconnaissance missions of ours in the interest of securing any future pacts once Almada is out of the picture. Is gonna come out and say it, is she? I agree with Direwolf on this one. Whatever she's up to seems like serious business, but no one poke my nose where it ain't wanted in this instance. Ew, that Shuiji, I don't know, did I say that wrong? Together with this Laoju, maybe, or something else. I'm gonna have to start bringing clients over to this place. Not to mention Estelle and Joshua, Hackett and Tita, and everyone else in Crossbell. And, of course, Kevin and Reese. Just pulls out a book, and it's like, how many people do we have to mention? Nope, not hell, I'll bet even Cassius, Olivier, and Cher would take a liking to this place. He's just reading the cast of Sky, that's it. I don't know if you're exactly going to be able to invite those last three here. Why not? Why couldn't he invite Cassius? Shara might be a little harder to get a hold of now, but...
Alrighty.
Obviously, Olivier as well, but... Oh, before I forget, you might be interested to hear that a certain disciple of mine from abroad should be stopping by Edith before long. Apparently, she's bringing along a friend with quite an appetite. Maybe he'll get something out of this place if I take them here. Huh? I guess Kilika has spent her fair share of time in Erebonia and Liberl. Must have been how she landed herself that pupil, whoever she is. I don't know who her pupil would be.
This night's just getting started.
I don't know, I'll think on it. I mean, we're probably going to see them eventually. We got a campaign that's set to launch during the festival. With Gloria in theaters right now, the timing couldn't be better. The new orbital computer I bought arrived today. After I get it all set up, we can hit the ground running. The festival's going to be a busy period for us, so the more ducks we have in a row beforehand, the better. This is the same computer as yesterday.
Welcome. I hope to see you again.
And that is it. Alright. Well, because I started doing these side quests, we ran into this issue where I didn't get to finish all the updates, which is fine. Oh, we have another event too. 3 people, huh? I wonder who's over here. Let's do that. Because I want to finish the NPC dialogue in the next one and the side quest. Oops. And the side quest, and then all of the connection events. So that is the goal. Oh.
Gonna eat something?
Good work out there, Elaine. You too, Fee. I don't even know how to begin thanking you. Actually, are you two coming along? Okay, coming along? I know you only just got done with all that. It was mostly just talking. I'm good to go a little longer. You really held your own, Regina. I'm impressed. I heard you helped keep Edith safe while I was away. Even you-know-who had some good things to say. I'm sure he was just being nice. I really do depend on him too much. On the topic of you-know-who, what was he helpful out at the old capital? He didn't do anything reckless out there, right? Like get himself into trouble. Please tell me he didn't get in your way. I wonder. Is that concern I hear? What? No. It's just, I don't want to be a coworker making us... I don't want a coworker making us all look bad. I hope he's doing okay for his sake. I know he's been worried about looking good lately since he's got that promotion lined up. I'm just worried he's acting riskier because of it, especially with what happened to Iwan. True. Bracer ranks are more than just skill. There's a fair bit of luck in the equation, too. But Alvis will be fine, rest assured. Yeah, he looked real shaken when he heard about that Iwan guy, but he turned right around and backed us up the whole way, along with Lahad and Xiaoling. It seemed like proof enough that he knows how to focus and prioritize. That might be the thumbnail. I see. Well, good. He'd better be able to clear his head like that if he wants to get that B rank. There it is. Now she's speaking her mind. You know, you're not far off yourself. Why not join him on the job now and then? Well, maybe. I'll give it some thought. Huh. Looks like Elaine and the other bracers are having an after party. I thought they all split up after they got back. Not a group I'd want to stick my nose in, but they might take it the wrong way if I pretend I don't see them. That's true. Aren't you... Oh, Fan, doing the rounds as usual. Thanks for keeping an eye out. We didn't see anything out of the ordinary on our end. It's nothing. Just wrapping up some errands of my own. You ladies take it easy here. Don't go overboard with the hard stuff. Well, if I do end up too sloshed to walk myself home, maybe I can call on a certain someone to escort me. You'll take any S4 SPG, right? Pooh. These two are already sauced. It looks like you've got a rough night coming up, Alvis. Please, I'm joking. I would never do something so demeaning. I imagine you're pretty exhausted yourself between today's incident and the mess in the old capital. You've got a brief bit of calm before the storm, so make sure you rest up tonight. Yep, back at ya. Did you... That was the most normal thing she's ever done. If Elaine acted like that more often, you can tell she's unwinding a little bit because she's been so like, no joking allowed. Now she's kind of doing it. I think we're all going to be pretty busy with the festival just 3 days away. Everyone should try and relax, at least for tonight. Even you, Mr. Hard-Boiled Spriggan. And she's still salty about me not telling her that stuff. Great. The festival, huh? I don't think I've ever been before. Get pretty busy for me. I do want to at least bring back some fun stories to tell everyone back home. She's in class 7, right? I wonder if she's got those ties pulling her back across the border. She might as well be a celebrity. I guess it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if those two got together. Wait, yes it would. Why did I let myself think that? Regina, you blockhead. Huh? Girl, you drunk or something? You're all mumbling and shit. What? Oh, because Alvis is in love with Elaine, but she is in love with Alvis, and he doesn't stand a chance with her. It's impossible. So she's fine. She's gonna be fine. I can understand her worry, though. All right. I'm going to end this here. In the next one, we're going to get the remaining NPC updates out of the way for connection events and finish the side quest. So, thanks for watching. Let me know if you like it, and I will see you in the next one.